Hey everybody, I hope you're staying warm. Today we're going to do something a little different. I found in the private readings that a lot of people might have taken a wrong turn or feel that they took a wrong turn, maybe in the past, recent past, could have been the distant past, and they feel stuck by that. They feel trapped by that decision and unable to move forward or find the direction to move forward. So that's kind of what we're going to look at today. The biggest obstacles to overcome, what's keeping people stuck, where the focus should be to move forward, and the projected outcome if they were to stay or go. So welcome. All the info you need to know is listed down below. Please take what resonates and leave the rest, and we'll get started. All right. So the biggest obstacles to overcome for those who resonate with the situation, please, Spirit. Oh, that's way too many. Okay. We've got empty well, time to replenish. Obstacles, that sounds about right. Straddling worlds, wandering between realms. So that is very much kind of being stuck. Like I should have went and I stayed, or I should have stayed and I went, that type of thing. And then we did get possibility for Union Skybridge. I'm going to put this back in for now. Okay. And we'll clarify all these in a second. So what is keeping them stuck? What areas are keeping them stuck? Spiritual narcolepsy, number 19. For some of you, this could have started in 2019, or the decision could have been in 2019. That's sticking out. Oh, and this is 2023. Interesting. So it's coming to fruition now. This is fortune's wheel, luck and right timing. So before, maybe the time wasn't right. And it's real easy for us to kind of want to speed things up or feel lost because there's actually no movement and we know we're not where we're supposed to be, right? So where should the focus be to be able to move forward? Inspiration, joyful muse, that's number 33, which is a master number. That's all it is. We just need to be inspired, need to focus on our own self-care and happiness, which is difficult to do when you feel like you're going through it. We're going to hold off on the outcomes for now. All right, so let's go over here to this biggest obstacle. What is the biggest obstacle? Because obstacles actually flow and strength and truth. Sometimes in our quest for truth, and I'm really bad about this, it's hard to go with the flow. Because when we're actually seeking answers too much to where it's keeping us stuck, we're resisting. And I think here it's like, there's a difference in the truth. Something's trying to come through regarding like the hope and the truth and the truth and the hope. It's like sometimes we want to just hold on to the hope and that becomes our truth. But what's important here is to see the actual truth and find the hope within that. But they don't let us know it as soon as we want to all the time, right? What is this truth? There's the High Priestess, so it's a deep knowing. The Nine of Cups. So, of course, when we took these steps, right, we thought it was going to be for our own happiness. Some of you might have went down a path with a soulmate with the Two of Cups, or a partnership. Could be job-related. And then the Devil card, that's when the restrictions kicked in. Because this was the Nine of Cups and not the Ten of Cups. Or that's how someone is interpreting it. It's like deep down, did I make the wrong decision? Because I know the 10 is out there and I feel kind of complacent. I'm getting this Four of Cups vibe. Like wondering if someone missed an opportunity. Let's get this deck out. What else about these obstacles? And the Devil card. Concern. And that's another 33. Adjudication. So that's getting out of this situation in a way that is fair. But adjudication in itself, you know, is a long process. It's overwhelming in a way. And someone has a lot of concern with that. But they know that whatever path that they went down, this well within is not filled. And we can't fill other people's cups if ours isn't filled. So why is their cup not filled now? Or why do they feel their cup is not filled? Self-reflection, mirrored energy. Could be some defensiveness or defense mechanisms. Or just feeling, since it's the ball's in their court, that someone just gave up. Like, I don't have a way to get out of this. It's a very overwhelming feeling. Rose-colored glasses, glossing over the truth, and there's resolution, fairness, and justice. It's almost like trying to fit that square peg in the round hole, because there's a sense of hopelessness, but also like eternal optimism here. If I just try a little harder, or if I just give it some more time, I don't want to admit I went down the wrong path, or I don't understand how I could have went down the wrong path. And there are no wrong paths, right? We're going to get spit out wherever we're supposed to be spit out. But when you're in the middle of it and you're going the long way, it feels like it's never going to end. And I think that led to the spiritual narcolepsy, because I feel like whoever's identifying with this story took these steps based upon intuition and guidance from the divine. And then they felt kind of forsaken or left out in the cold from their own spirit guides and spiritual experience. And that is a tough place to be in, guys. I've totally been there. What else do we have to add to this? Yep, plot twist. New chapters, rewriting your story. And we've got the cards, laying it all out on the table, you know, and sometimes that house of cards falls. And then we have the cat. That's typically playfulness or the thrill of the chase. But look, there's two cats here. Cats might be significant to someone. But they're also curious. And sometimes curiosity can get the best of us because it makes us second guess our decisions. And I just feel this like sense of, I just want to know the truth. I don't care what the truth is. But what about this truth? The owls, the deep knowing. And the lady. That's another 29 card, so that might be significant. So someone might feel like they can't move on until it's right in their face from the divine. Not a download, not dream communication. It works itself out. And it's hard too to like, since she believed, I'm just saying she because that's who's on the card, since she believed she went down the right path and it led to this spiritual narcolepsy, that's an imbalance in energy already, right? Because there's a deep knowing and then it's not working out, and a consciousness of lack. All right, let's get one. No, we're going to move on. Things keeping stuck. Spiritual narcolepsy. What can we say about spiritual narcolepsy and luck and right timing? There's the privileged lady. The mature man. 512 might be significant. Courtship. So everything coming together, even if it's not a love relationship, since there is a mature man and a privileged lady here, it's the incorporation of our feminine and masculine within. For others of you, a courtship, you expected to come back around or to go a different way if you entered into this partnership here. It didn't quite go how expected. Why? Why did that not go as expected? This courtship? Or why is it not going? All right, we got a 5 of Pentacles, lots of 5s here. 5 of Wands, the Fool, King of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody took a leap of faith and went towards somebody that they thought was going to be a 10 of Pentacles situation. And instead, it's led to this feeling of being out in the cold, a consciousness of lack. Words said internal conflict and then external conflict. A lot of people involved in the situation. And I thought that they thought it was going to be a very passionate endeavor, and they felt very inspired to go down this path. Like I said, I mean, it's pretty cut and dry, and then it went awry. Let's see. What about the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands? For some of you, there's the gentleman, right? Whenever I was about to say the gentleman, if you're a masculine watching this with a privileged lady, so someone that is, you know, perhaps has more resources than what you brought to the table, I think that that's an issue in your relationship. And I don't know if it's on both sides or if it just makes you feel a certain kind of way due to societal programming, family programming, that type of thing. But we have the Child, the Gentleman, and the Stars. So this could have been a long-term relationship, or some numbers were sticking out, sorry. That 28th again. But the innocence is gone from this. Like this really shouldn't have came back together or shouldn't have stayed together as long as it did. Fortune's wheel, luck and right timing. Healing, reflection. So this person could have been going down this path because it was meant to be. It was meant to help teach them something or help them heal. But it wasn't meant to be a permanent solution to the problem. Because see, we have the compass, change in direction or off course, needing to pick a side, hesitancy there, need for balance. There's the healing card. Release or a higher perspective. I think they're gaining this now. Offense, the ball's in your court. So this means that they will have to make a move to change this, if that resonates, towards something new. We've got new passions and pursuits and creativity twice here. So it could take a creative approach on how to rectify the situation. Is there a way to rectify the situation? Whoa. Yep, there's playfulness again. And with the child card, it's like it's no longer a lighthearted situation. Passage, patience, expansion, and enlightenment. So this was really, and with the playfulness card, I get that maybe this person entered into this relationship because it was more lighthearted than what they dealt with before, or maybe if they had to choose between another person, it was less intense. It felt safer. But now there's some enlightenment here that they didn't expand the right way. It was kind of like a rite of passage, maybe to teach someone patience, because we do have the patience card, but I'm getting more of a divine timing bit out of that. All right, so things that we should focus on in order to move forward, and that's inspiration. Whoa. Distant horizons, false person, main male. Interesting. There's a surrender vibe here with the distant horizons. Now, the false person's kind of throwing me for a loop a little bit. The first thought that came in is like, take those lemons and make lemonade. If there's a creative way or an expansive way to where you conjoin wanted to come out. That is absolutely not the word I wanted to use, but we'll go with it. With other people that have been in this situation to maybe help them heal. But I think it's all about the self. Stop with the mask. Stop thinking that a round peg can go in a square hole. Maybe you're trying to put a round peg in a round hole, but if you think it's square, if it looks square, if it's not making you feel round, then, you know, there needs to be some new life breathed in here, right? What about this false person? Yeah, fighting it. Go with the flow. That's the salmon card. Upcoming blessings. Life is, luck is on your side. I like that. And there's peonies again. So definitely your ancestors are helping, even though you might feel a little lost and alone right now. And then with the fox, we've got deceit, deception, trickery, and then universal interference or miscommunication. I am going to get something on the fox, especially when it came out with the false person. So some of you might be dealing with a false person that is the one keeping you stuck. They are not on your side. They're not helping you grow. What can we say about the fox? Yeah, they're weighing somebody down. The anchor in the tree, preventing growth, moving forward. And the kicker is, I think they're doing it in a very subtle way. And that's another 5, guys. So that change is coming. How are they betraying this fox? Whoa, I didn't like how those came out. Whoops, Page of Cups and Knight of Wands tried to flip. And then see, we have the Six of Cups card again, which is very, ties into that child card, the children card. Okay, so we've got 2 8s here and 3 8s. The number syncs are insane today. 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, King of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, and 2 of Swords. This feels very much financially tied together to where maybe someone feels they can't get out. Feels very trapped, can't see a way out with the 2 of Cups. I think a lot of time has passed, or this is someone that they've known for a long time, since childhood or for multiple years. It was supposed to be stable and solid, but finances kind of came to the head. Seven of Swords is at the bottom with the Wheel of Fortune in the World. What is this communication going to be? The Eight of Wands. Okay. So for some of you, you just need to figure out how to focus on the ability to heal this and to fix it, to be able to work on it. Because either you or someone you're dealing with has kind of got some boundaries up. Now, this Seven of Wands is okay. It's like, but it's more of like a, I'm ignoring the problem. I'm ignoring the fact that somebody is popping my bubble here. So that's part of the deal. But it does need to be healed with Four of Swords, Five of Cups. That's all those regrets. And it's hard to not stick in this Five of Cups or like the Four of Cups mentality whenever you realize, hey, I went left when I should have went right. But what they're saying here, no, it can still be healed even if it's to get out of this situation with the Star, but it is going to require some movement. And I think that's communicating a way to get through these boundaries. Why do they feel like there's no way out with the Two of Swords here? The Four of Wands. It's either a deep soulmate, a twin flame, or they built a house, a home with this person, a foundation. Four might be significant because we've got 2 4s now too. And the Sun. So 4 years might be the one. All right, can we get one of these to tie this in, and then we're going to see projected outcome, stay or go. Magic. So then there's magic and inspiration. And when you're stuck in this spiritual narcolepsy, it's very difficult to see the magic again, right? Even if like you've, oh, and the train is sounding its horn. I don't know if you can hear that, but especially if your whole life believing in the magic wasn't the problem, the day that like the glasses come off, it's hard to put them back on again. But they're saying that is exactly where it should be. And that full moon is really sticking out to me right there. All right. Let's move over to projected outcome. So to stay in this situation, what's the projected outcome? Ooh. They just wanted 1, I guess. Oh, no, 2. 44, guys. 33 to 44. And look at this. Possibility for union came out again. Courage to step into life, perfect storm, and sky bridge, possibility for union. That also breaks down to an 11. That's kind of crazy, but that's on the stay side. Why is union on the stay side? Main female. Card number 2. Occupation, journey, and thief. I have to get some clarifiers on that. Why is the thief here? The gentleman. The ring. And the lady. What the heck? And the ship. That's ironic that it came out of the stay. I'm going to go ahead and do the go and kind of compare because I don't know. For some of you, you can make this work. And all it is releasing who you thought your other person is. This courtship card that's kind of throwing things through a loop if it's not the person you're with. What about for go? Resourcefulness. Rest and renewal, which is healing. 25. We've 2 25s here. I have a feeling that's going to be before Christmas. So if you feel stuck because you feel like you don't have the resources, they're saying you do. There might be a creative approach to kind of get to those. What can you tell us about resources for the goers? Oh, there's 1029 again sticking out. All right, so rapid movement, communication. It could be reaching out to people that you know have your back that can help for a minute. And we've got to take the mask off again. Falsehoods or illusions. That could be just the falsehood that you think that you don't have a way out. It's going to take a little strength, and it's going to have to actually take some action. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel here. What else about resources? Mature woman. And coffin. Ooh. Okay, that was kind of heavy. So some of you, especially if the number 619 resonates or 629, might have either an older woman, something that you thought had died between you kind of come back, but I'm kind of getting a sense of like an inheritance or a leg up, or this person helping once the situation dies. I don't really like to use that word, but closes out. That's probably a better one. Now let's get to this thief card over here. Why is thief here? With ship, gentleman, the Knight of Wands. So that's like stop, start energy. Three of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. So perhaps someone thought that another partnership had been stolen, or that this couldn't come back together. And it seems like staying is all right. Oh. Staying is similar to what you have now, although I think the situation could be a little bit more rectified in a sense. There's two different messages coming through, because there's two groups of stayers. The stayers that are meant to stay for a little bit longer, and then the leavers. Sorry, that was my phone. Who just need to wait for this moment of clarity or spark. I'm sorry that that's not coming through as clearly as I want it to. It feels like it's several different stories in here. Can you help us tie it together, please, for the stayers? Gratitude, energy, and wisdom. So that wisdom is going to come all on its own, or take the wisdom for what you've already learned from past partnerships and just reincorporate that fire into your current partnership here. It's almost like this moment of wisdom, and look at, there's another owl coming here, and she's got butterfly wings, which is transformation. It's like someone realizes and the energy changes. I love that card because she's kind of playing with fire there. All right, what about projected outcome go? Renewal. Number 20, that's frog spirit. Purification and refuge. So whether you want to stay or go here, guys, I mean, it looks really beautiful. So the goers, there's a purification, a renewal. This is card 20 and 30. The number 10 might be significant. This could have been going on for about 10 years or so. Oh, and there's 30 over here as well. And refuge, it's, if you go with it, there's something within here. I feel like it's this, if this is you, if you're meant to go, you're going to get that it's time, which happened to me, which is literally the words fall out of your mouth. They are not yours. A voice in your head from spirit saying it's time. And you will not be scared. You won't even hesitate. The words will come out of your mouth, and it's going to shock you. Because it's going to be on a normal day, like a Tuesday, when nothing else is going on. All right. Let's get some final advice for everyone. Thank you for being here today. If this resonated, please join the tribe. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that. Love to have you here. Listen to your intuition. You already know. Repeating toxic cycles or patterns, secret or hidden feelings, financial matters, and misinterpreting the signs. I think that's a fear. Somebody is fearful of the signs that they're seeing, and they're saying, no, that can't be right. That can't be right. That can't be right. And they're saying, no. I don't think it's the other way, where they're seeing signs and misinterpreting them wrong. I think they know dang good and well in their intuition what that is, and they don't want it. They don't want to have to face it. Time for big decisions. What would make you happy and what is best for you? And major developments are coming soon. Well, thank you guys. I am always rooting for you, and I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care.